Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Candy here from sweetstamper.com. And this is day 2 of my week-long Facebook Lives here as we are in the final days of our Celebration promotion. This is the biggest promotion Stampin' Up! Does all year. It runs from January through February. And we are in the 3rd week of February, so we are closing in on the final days. And I wanted to kind of highlight that and celebrate that by doing a week of Facebook Lives. Now, when I say a week, I'm not talking about 7 days. I'm talking about the business week. So I'm going to be here Monday through Friday this week. And I am on Thursdays at 7, and I really like that 7 o'clock time slot. However, hey, Diane, I'm glad you're with me today. I have a team meeting tonight at 7 o'clock, so I can't be here. I have another meeting, I think on Thursday or Friday night, I have Bible study. So some days I'm going to be here with you in the afternoon. Some days I'm going to be with you here at 7 o'clock, which is my preferred spot. But at any rate, I'm going to be here with you Monday through Friday, and I really appreciate you gathering here with me. So my focus today is about maximizing your savings. Yesterday, we talked about vellum and adhering vellum. Let's see, I think. So let me show you what we did last night. I was giving you tips and tricks on adhering vellum, and we were using vellum from the Layering Designs vellum sheet set. I don't know. That's in the main catalog. And we took my original design and we changed it up by just changing the color and made it into a Good Luck. So I've been featuring a lot with the Lucky Clover stamp set. Truth be told, let me just show you. I've done a lot with it. I did another Facebook Live with these cards because I feel like this is a stamp set we should all have. I think it's like a $21, $23 stamp set. It's really good value. And I'm also featuring it with my little Lucky Clover class, which is going out this week, I think Thursday. It heads out the door in the mail. So I've been doing a lot with Lucky Clover. And last night I was showing you tips and tricks on adhering vellum in such a way that you don't have to hide it. You don't have to cover it up. You don't have your adhesive showing through, which is a little bit tricky with vellum. And I gave you some tips and tricks. Okay. So today, I'm going to talk to you about maximizing savings. And, before I go any further, I probably ought to make sure that I'm in the camera angle and make sure that I can see what you're seeing and vice versa. That is not the right one. I guess I need to get on the right video. Okay. I did post it on here as well as sent on an email this morning. Stampin' Up! Has just refreshed the clearance rack with stamp sets. I've never seen that before. And evidently they ended up with kind of a glut of some stamp sets. They are retired stamp sets. And this is for North America only. So, the beauty of being on Facebook, the beauty of being like on a blog is, we're a global community. And so we have demonstrators and we have Stampin' Up! In the South Pacific being Australia, New Zealand, and we have Stampin' Up! In obviously United States, which is our original spot, and as well as Canada was our second market. Then we went into, I think Europe was third, and then we went into Australia and New Zealand. So we are a global market, but in the United States only, I think maybe, I take that back, I might be Canada as well. There's a bunch of stamp sets that are on clearance rack prices. So great price, great time to enjoy it because we're still in celebration. So what I wanted to highlight today is some of the paper. Now, there are 3 sets of paper in celebration this year. This one is free with a $50 order, and I'm going to use that one today in a totally unexpected way. No, maybe there's 4. This one at the farm, super cute. This one is still available. This is free with a $50 order. This one, sadly, has sold out. I do have some if you're looking for some, so you can contact me, reach out to me. And then there's in this set, Dandy Designs, super fun, fresh, springy colors. Reminds me of Easter. This one is free with a $100 order. It is a big stack of 48 sheets. So the other thing I wanted to mention to you is that we always have host items. Now, host items, and this is what I'm going to key off on today at the pond, is the host stamp set that is in the mini catalog. Now, host merely means, yes, you can host a party. I would love to talk to you about that because it's super fun. We can do it in a private Facebook group. We can do it in a Zoom meeting, or we can do it in person if you live in the San Antonio area. Or if you want to put in a $150 order, you still get host rewards. So at $150, you get 10% in Stampin' Rewards. So you get $15, and you can use that on anything you want. However, you can use it to buy this stamp set. It will take 14 of your 15 host dollars, but it's a $24 value, and I think it's just an adorable stamp set. And so we're going to use that one today. Now you can also, I should say, or you can get this beautiful set of host paper. And hi, Gail and Marcia. Welcome, welcome. So Gail is in Texas. Marcia's here from Wisconsin. This paper is gorgeous. It has all of the newest set of in colors, plus a lot of other colors. And I will tell you, this is the theme for my upcoming spring crafting retreat. So Creative Escape is in April, the weekend after Easter. And this is going to be our theme right here. So I've been working with this, having a lot of fun with it. We're going to use it today. This stamp set, if you're part of my Twist Club, my first set of rewards is going out next month, and this stamp set is one of the free items I'm giving you. So after you've done 6 months of my Twist Club, you get a $25 product goodie bag, and this is one of the items that's in that goodie bag. Again, you would have to place a $150 order to get this, so it's one of my great rewards for them. So let's figure out how to use this today, and then we'll talk a little bit more about more ways to maximize your savings. So this would be, if this was being sold in the catalog, it would be a $24 stamp set. But you can purchase it only with your host dollars, your Stampin' Rewards, and then it only costs you $14. Now, this I have for you. I have a host code because I am doing packets this week, and this is one of the packets you can get for free when you place an order. So let's talk about this cute little kind of masculine feel card. I think this would be super cute for a grandson, is who I kind of had this in mind. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to twist it around a little bit. We're going to do it another version with some slight differences. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on using this super fun stamp set. First thing I need to do is get a foam mat. So this is a foam mat. Stampin' Up! Sells this. I think it's like $8. It's super, I mean, it'll last you for decades, literally. Now, let me show you something. Let me grab. These are just some little wipes I got from the Dollar Tree. And you can actually just run this underwater. But if you happen to get ink or something on there, these just, they wipe off. So don't worry about, you know, if you get ink on here or anything else. So these are real workhorses, and they're super lightweight, so you can tuck one into your bag, tuck one into your desk. And hey, Karen, in snowy Iowa. Well, I am glad that you're home from doing errands and not outside in the snow. Okay, so let's see. What we're going to do first is we are going to stamp our little focal image, and I need my trusty little, this is where I host my retreats, and I always use their little pads for stamping because they make great little scrap paper when I'm on Facebook Live. Okay, I'm going to use the outside of the outline image of the frog, and I'm going to have him sitting on a little log. So I'm going to put him pretty near the top, and I'm using Evening Evergreen. Now, I want my frog to be cute and bright, so I'm actually going to come in with Parakeet Party, and I'm going to use this fill-in image, but it's still going to be pretty bright. So I'm going to come over here and stamp it off first. And then I'm going to, actually, maybe I didn't, you know what? On my original, let's try it. I think maybe I stamped it straight on. And this is super easy to line up. These stamps line up beautifully. Perfect. Isn't that a great frog color? That's Parakeet Party. Now, this is buckling, this is wet. I need to turn this over because it's kind of buckling my cardstock a little bit, which I didn't plan on. Now, oh, I forgot my other stamp pad. Now I'm going to use Crumb Cake for the little log he's sitting on, and I'm only going to use Crumb Cake because I am going to ink this little log up, and see, I want him to be sitting on the log. So I'm going to kind of tuck it right up underneath him, and I'm a little bit I'm a little bit too far to the right. You know what? That's going to bother me. Let's go back. I did not place that very well. And this is a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 piece of basic white cardstock. So let's start again with our little froggy right up near the top. And then let's come in with our Parakeet Party. This is Evening Evergreen. It's almost black, so it actually works out great for this particular little froggy, but it's not as harsh as black. And now I'm going to come behind here with my little log, and I'm going to place it right up underneath him. Pretty tight fit on the log, but it actually works really well. And then I need to do the fill-in image. And this time I am going to stamp it off first. And that's why I have this right here. Thank you for those of you who are sharing my video. If you're not familiar, every time I do a stamping demonstration, I do a giveaway. And that is based on people who have shared my video. And you just have to put shared on there in the comments so that I know you did it. And then we will be good to go. Now I'm actually going to stamp my greeting there because I'm a little bit high. My original, let me show you my original. And where'd it go? I've already got stuff everywhere. Here we go. So on my original, see, I've placed him a little bit farther down, and his log is a little bit high. So you know what? I think I'm just going to stamp the greeting right there. And I decided to use, I wanted a more masculine feel, and I love the real clear font on these. This is the bundle I used for my February Twist Club, Cards with a Twist. And I thought this was perfect. Now, I did the You Are Amazing on my original, but I think this is going to make a really sweet little happy birthday card. So let me come in here and find, where is it? Where is Happy Birthday? I guess I could look. No, it's not there. Happy Birthday, where are you? Haha, there we go. So I am going to just fill in that little extra space down there by adding my Happy Birthday right there. So, you know, if your placement isn't exactly the way you planned, well, you just kind of change your plan a little bit. So there, I am stamping that in Evening Evergreen. And I think this little froggy is just so cute. So, Diane, welcome from sunny Maine. I'm glad the sun's shining. And Jolene got happy mail. Yay. Jolene was one of our sharing winners in the last week or two, and she got some blender pens in the mail. So isn't that fun? Okay, I'm going to leave my stamp pads open because I'm going to stamp again, but I am going to move them out of the way. And let's just see what we can do with this super cute little image. Okay, so I'm going to show you my original, and then we're going to change it up a little bit and see another way to do the same card. So this is Sahara Sand, And this is actually, I love the depth of color here with this evening evergreen. And I think it goes really well with my frog. Look what's on the other side. You would have never thought that that super floral designer paper has some great, more masculine B-sides. So don't be afraid of getting this floral paper thinking, what am I going to do with that many flowers? I mean, I think the flowers are gorgeous, but if you don't need quite that many, you can use some of the paper, turn it over, and make some more masculine trim cards. So this is just going to go right like that. And then I am going to take one of my favorite ribbons. And actually, you know what? Let's just do something a little bit different. Let's just go totally off grid here. Let's try something. You know, I get some great ideas when I'm on with you guys. Let's grab, this is my light Parakeet Party. This is the window pane ribbon, and it is evening evergreen, and I seriously love it. You can do so much with it. It does have a more masculine feel. I did some great Christmas cards with it, and I think you can just use it in so many ways. Well, it has all that white background. So let's just dye that ribbon, add some color to it, and take it to the next level, because we've got really kind of very neutral, light neutral colors in this card. Now, when you do this with your blends, make sure you use the side of your brush tip, because you don't want to mash the tip. Now, let's see if that's just going to take this to the next level. I think it is. Let's try it and see. Oh yeah, look at that. I love it when those just kind of, you know, things just kind of come together sometimes. A little idea starts firing in the brain and it just works. So again, hey Laura, thank you so much for sharing. Hey Barb, welcome, welcome, and thank you for sharing. So Karen, you like that green ribbon. I adore this green ribbon. Let me just show you the difference in what I've done here, because I've got two versions. Well, I'm actually going to do you a third version, because I just love this card. And I thought, well, let's just do it again and do it in a little different way. Whoopsie, I almost shot my finger. That wasn't very smart. Okay, let me show you my original, because we're going to put this little guy on here. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So here's my original, more subdued, maybe a little bit more grown up, as it were. Now we're going to look at how that ribbon just brightened things up. Now, what I'm doing on this card as well is super easy mailing, and that is going to make it an extra special one for my stash, and because there's nothing bulky on here. Now let me tell you another way. I think I just got another bright idea when you guys, I don't know, something about being on here with y'all that gives me great ideas. So here I've got my little froggy. Happy birthday. I'm loving him. Now, I didn't want to add any bulky embellishments, so what I opted for was grabbing this paper. This is the fine shimmer paper. You get these 3 colors, and this is a spring catalog item. And I'm using the Dragonflies Punch, $18 punch, and I'm just going to grab 2 little gold dragonflies. Totally neutral. I'm not putting purple on here because I'm thinking this is more of a guy card. And then I can just add, oh, you know what I also wanted to do? I wanted to try, I didn't use them before, but I wanted to try using this little stamp that has some little bees. Let's see. There they are. I think that since I didn't do my greeting down here, I'm going to put those little bees right down there. Maybe they're flies. They're probably flies because we got a frog. So there's my little flies. Hey, Margaret, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Karen, you're right. Look how cute those little guys are. Oh my gosh. This is coming together even better than I had planned, which is always extra fun. And that's just going to go right about there. And I'm just going to use a mini glue dot. And yeah, so if you didn't realize that you can take this gorgeous ribbon and you can dye it. I love it just the way it is. Like I said, it's great for Christmas cards, great for masculine. It was originally part of a spring suite with tulips of all things. So it's very versatile, and you know, I like things that are really versatile. So let's grab one of these mini glue dots, put it right there, and this little guy is just going to be right up here hanging around at the top. There's my cute little froggy. Free stamps, free paper. Pretty awesome. And this stamp set, again, is going to the first round of free gifts for my Twist Club members. Now, let's do this in another little, we're going to put a few more twists. Let's go with a Parakeet Party card base. And let's go with another free paper. This is the one that is free, the host paper from the mini catalog. And I think my original, I did put this onto Evening Evergreen cardstock. This has shaded spruce. And I thought, well, why not grab, this is some of that fun textured shimmer paper. And look at how that just gives a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of oomph. I think it's fun. And again, it's not froofy. It's not AC. If you wanted to go feminine, you could go in that direction. But I'm keeping kind of a masculine, kind of gender neutral feel. I'm thinking teenage boys. The other thing I think this would be great for, we actually have two initiatives going on within my team right now. We have a Making a Difference coordinator, Alicia Fawcett, and she helps us to gather our projects to give back. And so right now we are doing one where we're doing cards for firefighters. And this, I think, would make a super cute card to thank a firefighter. You're amazing. Thank you for your contribution in keeping our community safe. I also have another team member, and she is part of the police auxiliary, and we're doing cards in May for her. We're doing cards for the firefighters through March. And again, just thanking them for their contribution to the community. I think this would bring a smile and also be a great opportunity to say thank you. And this would be perfect for a man or a woman in the fire department or the police force, or any of the guys in your life. So, okay, let's get this stuck down. This textured paper is kind of grabbing my seal. I think it's okay. Now, this is going to go up here like so. Now, I'm using the same exact ink on my frog. I'm not going to change that, but I am going to bring him a little bit more to the center. And let's see. I had him a little bit too high last time, so let's bring him down just a little bit so he has room for the log. And Marcia, thank you. I'm glad you like this. And Linda likes it. Laura likes the dragonfly. I'm just telling you now, you know, as demonstrators, we're looking at the retiring list coming out in April. And I have a feeling that this dragonfly punch may be on it. So if you don't have the dragonfly punch, I recommend you get it now so that you get celebration rewards. And when you use my host code this week, this is one of the card packets you're going to get in the mail. So you get the ribbon, you get everything to make the card prepped and ready for you. And if you don't have these stamps, you can substitute other stamp sets. So there is that cute little frog. And now let's come along here and let's put the log underneath him. I am having my team meeting tonight. So let me tell you a little bit about my team meeting. It's on Zoom because we have people from, various states around the country, as well as those of us here in my area, which is San Antonio. And we have a lot of fun. So we have a technique demonstration tonight. We have updates on Paper Pumpkin. Next month is the 10-year anniversary of Paper Pumpkin. And so there's going to be a free stamp set in there, free gift. We are going to have mystery stamping, which is super fun. And that is where you take, I'm going to demonstrate that for you. Maybe I'll do that this week. Mystery stamping is where you take like measurements and parameters, and then we all create with it. And we all come up with different things. It's super fun. So we gather at 7 o'clock. Oh, I'm liking that. PM. And but we open the Zoom room at 6:30 so we can just get on and chat and connect and have fun. Now, I've got a couple of options for ribbon here. That's a little bit too dull. That is crumb cake. I could go with my original, and I think that might just work, although I wasn't sure how it would work with these stripes. The other thing I was thinking might work is this with just that little bit of silver. I don't know, I think I'm going to go with the original. I think I'm going to color it again. I thought that was kind of a good fit. So let's do that. The other thing we do at my team meeting is we always have a set of projects, basically a class, and you can sign up for that make and take packet. And I'm going to show you. It's an extra big one this time. It's an extra flash one this time. It's actually a no stamping set of projects. So we have stamping, we have recognition for people who are doing various things to share the joys of stamping, and we just have a lot of fun. So I want to just encourage you. We have an incredible joining special through the end of February. And, you don't have to do Facebook Lives like this. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to do a class. You don't even have to tell anybody that you're a demonstrator. So you can just be a discount shopper. And the beautiful thing about being a demonstrator is that you get a 20% discount. And if you hang around a little bit, you might end up having a 25% discount. But I can tell you, I haven't bought stamps at full price for a long time. And truth be told, Stampin' Up! Gives us opportunities to earn free stamps as well. So, and did I tell you that is on top of the Stampin' Rewards? So like you can still get your host free and not even pay, instead of paying the $150 order for this, you would only pay $120, but still get all the freebies. So it's pretty nifty. Okay, we're going parakeet party all the way here, folks. Look at that. Sometimes less is more and sometimes more is more. I think this is one of those times when more is more. I'm liking it. We'll see what you guys think. We're kind of creating as we go, which is the way I like to create. I usually have an idea, but then, I haven't actually executed this plan until I get on here. So I will show you my original, where I started, where we changed it, and then where we changed it again. So now, where'd my little froggy go? Oh, here he is. Oh yeah, look at all that green. I'm loving it. This is fun, guys. I'm so glad you came and helped inspire me. So, should I make a birthday or a You Are Amazing? Let's see. What shall I do? I think this might be a really good one for the firefighters. And I think this is going to be a You Are Amazing. So, that means I have to get a different stamp out of here. It's the one I've used quite a bit. You Are Amazing. I love it. And let's peel that off. Grab that. And again, I'm just going to use the same, I'm just going to line that up, make sure I get it on here straight. I'm going to use the same Evening Evergreen because it's just a super dark green. I need to put this down with my dimensionals. Tell me what you guys are thinking. Are we liking? So many different shades of green, but they all just work. They just work. And I'm thinking they're pretty nifty. Again, this is a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 piece. Now, when you, if you do a purchase this week with my host code, you will get the packets, and that includes the PDF tutorials for these. So it gives you all the measurements and supply list and everything, so that if you want to recreate this card, maybe using different stamps, maybe you're one of my Twist Club members and you're already going to get this little froggy this month, or actually in March. So let's see. Okay. Sorry, I had to refresh my computer screen. Okay, let's get this on here, and then we are going to wrap up. I'm actually going to take an afternoon walk today. It's gorgeous outside. It's warmed up considerably. Sun is shining, and so particularly because I have my team meeting tonight, I'm taking a break this afternoon. My husband and I both office from home, and we are going to get out. We live, thankfully, we are very blessed. Our house backs onto a beautiful nature trail, so we are going to go out on the trail. You are amazing. I'm digging it. These bright cards will bring smiles to their faces. Yes, Karen, that is my hope. If you make You Are Amazing, you can always stamp happy birthday. Oh, I love that. Inside later. I love that, Crystal. That is a great idea. Yeah, honestly, on the inside of You Are Amazing, you could put congratulations on your new job. You could put thank you for your service to our community. You could put happy birthday. You could put anything. I'm actually really digging this, and I was going, this is totally different direction than my original plan, but I'm really liking it. Now I need one more. I thought I had it already punched out. Somewhere in here is a little gold dragonfly. Can I find it, or do I have to? Now, I will say this little shamrock is lying here from last night, and that would actually be really cute too. That's kind of cute. So, if you needed to bring in a little St. Patrick's Day twist in there, or if you needed to put a good luck in there, that would certainly be a way to do that. Okay, can I find my, no. Okay, now where did my punch go? Lord have mercy, Candy. I get so much stuff going here, and see, I don't take the time to stop and put it away while I'm working. So now I can't find my dragonfly punch or my little dragonfly. Oh my gosh. Comedy of errors here. Let's see. Where are you? While I'm looking, here is my original card. This card, the only thing, I need to add those little flies are super cute. So the only thing I did here was I added the flies, and then I also dyed the ribbon. And then for my last card, I dyed the ribbon, used a different papers all the way around, but I kept I kept my frog image the same. And somewhere here, there is another little gold dragonfly. I found the punch. Let's just go with that. Under the bone folder, let's see. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Karen. You are brilliant. Okay, saved the day. Here we go. Now let's find one of these and grab it, roll it a little bit so it sticks right there. And now, voila, I love that. And I think I'm not going to put I don't think there's really room. I'd probably put those on the inside, those little bees or flies. So, lots of freebies here. I used free paper, I used free stamps, and I think these are things that you want to put on your wish list. And again, I am doing card packets this week with host code orders. So let me grab the host code for you again. I will put these on my blog for tomorrow. So sweetstamper.com is my blog. And I will typically take my Facebook Lives, download it to YouTube, share it on YouTube as well as on my blog. So everything is in one place. Yeah, yeah, Karen, that little dragonfly was lonely, wasn't he? Before I sign off, I am on here tomorrow again. I believe I'm back at 7 o'clock, my usual time. I did want to just circle back to Starter Kit. So Starter Kit purchase right now is pretty amazing because you can get this little mini boss for free. It's a phenomenal machine. You only have to spend $129. Is that right? Yeah, $129 is your purchase. You choose $175 a product, and you get that little mini machine for free. Now you can get in the boho blue, which I love. I have this one. It's adorable. You can also get it in white. Now, if you already have a machine or you're not interested in this mini machine, you can spend just $99, but you're going to still choose $175 a product. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then you have a discount code. Well, you have a discount number, and you can do all kinds of fun things with your discount. But let me tell you a little bit about our community, because I think when you join Stampin' Up! With me, you become part of my community, and it's pretty amazing. So we do the giving back every quarter. And actually, I'm going to share a little bit about it on my blog. Alicia is our giving back coordinator, and she was actually featured by Stampin' Up! In one of our weekly updates, or not updates, an email that went out to the entire base, all of the demonstrators worldwide, about 56,000, commending Alicia on what she does for giving back. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. But we have a really active Facebook group. Crystal is on here, and we do, Crystal is our creative challenge coordinator. So she posts a couple of creative challenges each month, and people just jump in there and they share whatever they're working on with the hashtag, and then we do drawings. I give away a lot of prizes. I like giving, and so I give away a lot of prizes. So let me show you team meeting tonight. Let me show you the packet everybody got in the mail. So the team meeting packet included a half a pack of this Memories and More card pack. And that includes all of these items, plus all of these items. And then they got everything they needed to make, I haven't put this one together, these 7 cards. There are no stamping, so nobody had to have any stamps or anything. And so we're making these cards. And this was the team meeting packet is only $10. It's optional, but I mean they got everything in here. I mean it's incredible value because it's a service to my team of helping them to maybe access things they wouldn't otherwise, to have a super affordable class every month that comes to their mailbox. They get the PDF tutorial. It's an incredible deal. So that's my team meeting packet. And of course, if you don't come to the Zoom meeting, that's okay. If you can't make it or don't want to, that's okay. You can still order the team packet. So that's every month. That's $10 shipped to you. I can't do that for my customers, but this is an incredible investment in my team, and they bring me a lot of joy. We support each other. We do also have we have a lot of things within the team. We're called the Southern Sweet Stampers. One of the things we have on there is every week, Michelle, one of our team members, she moderates a fresh thread, and it's for prayer. And so people post their prayer requests. And, when you have a need, you have a big need in your life, you need more people praying, not less. And so from around the country, people post their prayer requests and lots of good things. So if you are interested in purchasing that starter kit, you can actually just go to shopwithcandy.com and click on the Join the Fun. This is also a link. It's a bit.ly/join SU with Candy. That will also take you there. And it's just, I think it's maybe the best starter kit promotion we've ever had. It's got the most value as far as $175 a product is pretty amazing. And you'd only spend either $99 or $129. If you spend the $129, you get the mini machine. So you're basically getting that mini machine at less than half price. So, yes, this is a Memories and More kit is what we're using for the cards tonight. And I think it's great value. So, I would love to hear your feedback. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. I would love to hear the favorite card today. And hopefully you've learned a few things about our host only exclusive items. Oh, Karen likes my nail color too. Thank you. Hopefully you've learned a little bit about the host items and about the joining offer. This is celebration paper, about dyeing your ribbon. Let's see, Paulina was asking, this set of Memories and More cards is called Enjoy the Journey, I believe. They're super cute, super cute. So, okay, we've got votes for card number 3, card number 2, card number 3. Barb likes them all. I think card number 3 is winning. You know, that bright color? I was originally going really subdued with this, and I loved the card. And then when I was getting ready to show it for today, I thought, well, let's change it up and let's feature, well, I was going to demonstrate exactly as is and then do a second version. But then when I started demonstrating this, I thought, well, you know what? Why don't we dye that ribbon? And I'd already thought I needed to maybe try out using these little flies or bees. And then it was like, well, if I'm going to use a different set of paper here, I wanted to go with the theme of free paper. So this is free celebration. This is a free host paper. And then this was actually just kind of lying on my stamping station. And I thought, well, that actually kind of looks really good with that. So yeah, that's kind of how a plan comes together. Okay, quite a few votes for number 3 and number 2. Everybody likes the dyed ribbon. So I think, you know, this is going to be featured at my in-person card class this Saturday, and which I host typically on the last Saturday of the month at my church. And I think we're going to be dyeing the ribbon. I think that's a plan. And I think I might end up using this one versus this one. So anyway, I think I'm over time. Yeah, I am. Okay, so thank you so much for your feedback. Don't forget, when you share my video, your name gets put into the drawing for my freebie. And I'm not even sure which one it is, but I do give lots of great free items. And they run the gamut from from stamp sets to blends to bling to embellishments to paper. So Jolene was on here earlier, and she said that she was very happy. She had just gotten some Happy Mail yesterday with some free blends. So Corinne would add flies to the frog. I think that would be a good fit. You know, I wonder if we could just put them like right up there. We're going to put, you know what? I'm going to put those stamps out and see what people come up with on Saturday. And Kay likes them all. So thank you so much again for tuning in. Don't forget that when you use my host code, I'm going to send you one of these packets and then the packets that I'm going to be demonstrating through the rest of the week. So I have a free card packets in the mail when you shop with me this week using this host code. And don't forget, you can go to shopwithcandy.com and click on the Join the Fun and join my awesome, positive, creative community. We support each other, we encourage one another, and we really inspire one another's creativity. And not only the creativity, but on what to do to share the joy of our beautiful handmade cards with the world that needs joy. Thanks again for tuning in. Take care. And don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. God bless.